This is every man's worst nightmare.
Can you guess what every woman's worst nightmare is?
Welcome to the Unrealistic Elephant Podcast. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Well, yeah. And as you can see, we have a great system, and it never fails. Ever. Ever. To
be fair, every podcast has come out, so...
Yeah, every single one has come out. I haven't missed one, so... Yeah, there we go. So welcome back, everybody. This is episode... which one? 20? 21? 21 of the Unrealistic Elephant Podcast. Yes. My name is Nathan.
I'm Ian. We have guests.
Yes. So, why don't you guys just introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Woo! I'm Dani, and...
I'm Quin.
Yes.
I'm Quin.
Hi, Dani and Quin.
Yeah, we love movies.
Awesome. So do we.
Came to the right place.
Yay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's nice to, finally hang out with people who, like movies the same way we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
people, it's hard to talk about movies the way we talk about them, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's part of being, I guess, on YouTube and probably autistic.
Yeah, a little bit. We have a little bit of that all around.
Yeah.
I assume, probably.
Yeah.
Yes!
So, you guys sort of reconnected after you got your tattoo.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, during, because she gave
During,
me the tattoo.
yeah. Fair. Yeah, that's a long process.
Yeah, because we knew each other in high school, but I was a quiet little pussy, so I didn't talk to anyone. And so, but I thought you were cool, so I was like, hey, you should give me a tattoo. And so, then we realized that we both like movies. So now we're here.
Now we're here.
Quinn's here too.
Yeah, Quinn's here too.
Yay.
Yeah, but let's not take away from that. Quin is here too.
Yeah, we both worked with your mom, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're family friends. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So
but
wholesome.
It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. Before we get into our movie, there was sort of the discussion. Basically, what I know, again, we went to high school together, but I didn't really personally know you very well, Dani.
Yeah.
But so the thing I know most about you from Ian is that you are a big fan of John Waters.
I was gonna say,
for the audio medium, Dani just showed me her elaborate John Waters tattoo. That's so cool.
Isn't it awesome?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
She also has one that she did herself on the back of her ankle.
You did? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to... That's so cool! Oh, I love that!
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, it was hard. I had to,
I'm gonna have to get pictures of that, and I'll put them up on here, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
But, so, just tell me a little bit about, how you discovered John Waters, and,
That's a good question. I haven't asked that.
and, just how you discovered him, and, what kind of sort of connection his films have with you, because, I'd love to hear about that.
Also, Quinn's involved in this, too.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
He was the co-writer of that.
Here's the thing, I've never,
He wrote most of that.
Oh, really?
Slideshow, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've honestly been following that. That's all. That's what I've been doing. Right now, I'm on Serial Mom, so I'm
Nice.
still about
Actually,
halfway
we
through.
finished Serial Mom, so what do you have next?
Oh, yes.
Do you recognize this then?
Yeah, I love it. The camel lip shirt. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are hardcore.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But Dani and Quin. I'm sorry. Again, we've only ever had one person on the podcast before, so this is throwing me off.
Yeah, this is the first that we have 4 people.
Yeah.
Guests on the podcast.
Basically
It's the
one
first.
entity.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that.
brain.
I'm the same way with my boyfriend. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying was, if you guys could just tell me a little bit about how you discovered John Waters and what sort of impact he's made, I'd love to hear about that.
Yeah. Okay, so this might be sacrilegious to the cult of John Waters, but we kind of fell in love with him because of the often called bastardized version of Hairspray, the musical one. And but we were kids when it came out, and we were just so obsessed with it. We like printed out all the lyrics and
Really?
learned all the songs, and we were like so obsessed. And obviously our favorite's the Flasher.
Yeah.
There's a Flasher who lived next door, and it's played by John Waters.
Yeah.
I was always like enamored, I guess, by Divine. Like I was always like, I wanted to know everything about Divine. I wanted to watch everything Divine was in, but it was like impossible
Yeah.
to find
Yeah.
John Waters movies back then
Yeah.
because like they weren't in the Criterion collection yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were still like underground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Movies.
Just again, I'm fairly new to
Yeah.
all this. I've been going through everything since Ian was introduced, and he introduced me.
Yeah.
It's really
Spreading filth.
yeah, exactly spreading film. It feels like it would be very hard to find a movie like this available, especially where we are on the island.
Yeah.
For like a movie like this, because I'll say it. I watched the first one I watched. Honestly, it wasn't in the exact order you had, but first one I ever watched was Pink Flamingos. Because it was most well known.
Yeah.
And watching that movie, it was so strange to me because I'd never seen anything quite like that. Nothing that was like no holds barred.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like it. So. There was just nothing like it.
Yeah.
And you couldn't really find anything like that back in the day.
Yeah.
I love Pink Flamingos.
Yeah.
I feel like I could
That
talk
was the
about
first one.
Pink Flamingos
Yeah.
forever.
So like I started looking for the movies, like all of his movies, like for Christmas one year, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get Pink Flamingos because that's like his most iconic one.
Yeah.
And I ordered it, and I got it for Q for Christmas, and we watched it, and we were like, oh my god, we were like completely in love like right away. So like we had to like order all of them after that.
and that's really a testament for how much it must have drawn you, because that is I would say that Pink Flamingos is a pretty
so
big
cool.
It's so cool.
It's like beautiful, like the way he uses colors, like all the set. I mean, like obviously the whole team is involved, like Vincent Peranio is on like set and everything, but like how all the costumes and stuff match like the colors in the background. I don't know, it's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
That movie really feels like a wall, and if you can get through that wall, then this is the kind of thing you're gonna fuck with.
Yeah, because before I watched it, like everyone was like, "Oh, it's so disgusting," and then I watched it, and I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, it
like
changed the way we've watched movies, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, we would go back and watch like old movies that we used to love and be like, this is garbage compared to like John Waters. Like, no, like, oh my god, you can tell when something's made with love or something's made with like money in like mind, you know what I mean? Like, and like so many movies are just made just to make a movie, and it's like, I don't know, John Waters has so much heart and like meaning in all of his, even though they're like silly and like campy and like, I don't know, like, it's hard to explain.
Well, and like he always says like that they're just laughter, they're just comedies or whatever, but it's like, you don't want to explain your art. I think
exactly.
What it is. Like there's so much more to them. Like they're such like queer protest pieces.
Absolutely.
Especially the like Pink Flamingos and Multiple Maniacs and the older ones.
I don't think I've seen Multiple Maniacs yet, but like in terms of the Trash trilogy, they're all kind of like that.
Watching Pink Flamingos for the first time as a queer person, it was like I have seen people who are very much against this movie for a lot of fairly justifiable reasons. Like there's the
chicken.
There's the chicken. I think the chicken was the only thing that I saw.
Oh my god, I could not. I was like, oh my god, that's like the one thing I have to look away from.
Really?
Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
and the singing asshole.
I love the singing asshole.
The singing asshole was the one thing I could not look away from.
It draws the eye. You know?
Oh my god.
But, it just, any other person who was trying to make a movie based on queerness,
Yeah.
they would sort of tiptoe around it and make it like be very soft-handed with it. But that is not what he does at all. It is a full-on frontal assault on like what you sort of perceive.
Yeah, like the
identities
commentary on what
yeah.
people like perceived as queer culture.
Especially in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like they were like, these are the monsters.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, you want me to eat shit? I'll eat shit.
But like, yeah, back then there wasn't really anything like that, and it's the same thing in terms of like the shit eating thing. Like,
Yeah.
like, nowadays there's like Jackass and all that stuff, which Sean Waters did make a cameo in.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
John
loves
Waters
it.
loves Jackass.
Yeah.
Also, Johnny Knoxville is in like
He's in a Dirty Shame.
Yeah, in the Dirty
Oh,
Shame.
yeah.
But do not watch the neutered version.
Okay, I didn't know that there was a neutered version.
Yeah.
Usually movies don't have neutered versions. But
Yeah, but the censored, like it's the neutered version is like so censored. They took out everything good.
Oh,
like they took out all of his jokes and they like dubbed over. Like, instead of dildos, they say, like, sex toys.
Oh my
Just
god!
a
so
really
bad.
stupid
That's like
thing.
the
It's-
antithesis.
Yeah, it's so
It's offensive
bad.
to watch.
The
Yeah.
whole idea.
Literally, we could only watch, like, 10 minutes of it, and we were like, I cannot do this. This is, like,
Watching a
literally...
made-for-TV dub
It's a
of, like-
slap in the goddamn face. Like, it's so bad.
Monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday place.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, God.
Yeah. So yeah, this is something totally new to me, and probably the biggest thing I noticed once I started getting into these movies is I'm into the letterbox. Me and Ian are both into it. Is we just like it's just good for logging things, figuring out what you've seen because we watch a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
I just use it so I don't forget what I've seen if it's like really mediocre.
yeah,
It doesn't make
exactly.
an impression on me.
And whenever I watch a movie, I like to read the reviews, and I think what I noticed is that a lot of these reviews, a lot of people are really mad at this man.
Yeah, like, a lot. But it's so funny. Like
He gets so mad.
yeah, but he's literally said, "I made a career off of bad reviews."
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
and-
Exactly.
It's so true.
Yeah, but
it's so good.
it's really funny, and you guys are obviously well versed in the filmography of John Waters.
Yeah.
So
So
it's not really that big, honestly. There's like 10 movies.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's not too many.
Yeah, like 10 movies. Yeah. And I was just wondering if I brought up like a bad review of
Yeah.
Yes,
a
yes,
John
yes,
Waters movie,
yes.
Yeah.
could you guys
Guess
from
which
the
one.
review guess what? it
Yes,
is?
I think
I've been
so.
excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you like to
Show my fan
participate
to
in
her.
this?
No, these two will fucking crush my knowledge, so
Oh, no.
Okay,
it's up to
so
them.
it's you two.
Okay.
I have
Yes,
personally
yes.
chosen these reviews,
Okay.
and I will say I
Slay.
haven't seen all of these movies, but I'm just gonna bring these up and
Can't
I'm gonna
wait.
choose a random one,
I'm so ready.
and we're gonna test your knowledge. So, okay, let's see here. And this is the part I'll cut out while I'm looking through and find a good one.
Unless you have something funny to say.
Yeah, if I say something funny, I'm not cutting that out. That would be stupid if I just no more funny.
Cut out all the jokes, just like the neutered version.
Yeah, exactly. So we can make a commentary.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the version of the episode.
Yeah, we'll do the
Yeah.
version of the podcast.
That would be great. Oh, okay. This one is a 1-star review.
Loves
and,
it.
and the text is as follows.
1 out of 5, we should say.
Yeah. Bitch, stop crying. 1 star just for Willem Dafoe. He can spank me.
Oh,
Cry
cry
baby.
Oh,
baby.
you got it all right.
One thing you mentioned the actors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm starting off.
Yeah.
I'm starting off.
Okay, yeah, we're ramping this up.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, this one might be a little harder.
Okay.
Half a star.
Okay.
And it just says, a Clockwork Orange, but for girls.
Ooh.
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 How's that a half star? That sounds amazing.
I know! And some of these reviews, I just searched half star and 1 star, and it's like, that sounds awesome!
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange, but just for girls.
This one might apply to a couple, so I
Yeah, I'm
thought
like,
this might throw you.
Female trouble? I don't know.
Guess what?
I want to say Desperate Living. But I don't know.
Danny, you're saying Desperate Living?
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
Quinn, you're saying...
I'll say female trouble just to have a different answer, but yeah, desperately is good.
Then Quinn takes the lead with
Oh.
with the correct answer.
Are we supposed to be keeping points here?
No, I guess not. I guess we're just doing this.
Okay. You said Quinn takes
I love
I'm
Female
not gonna
Trouble.
lie, though,
Female Trouble is one of my favorites.
I've never seen A Clockwork Orange, so I don't know.
Really? Oh, that's a great one, man. Oh, okay.
I'll have to watch it sometime. I know it's a classic.
Female Trouble, but for boys, I guess.
Yeah.
Best frame of
Well,
reference
then
now.
maybe
so.
I'd like it.
Yeah.
Is
All
this
right.
a bad thing?
Okay, so next one. This is another half-star review.
Yeah.
This was this year, so this is
Oh,
fairly
shit.
recent.
Like, get a
People are
life.
still pissed off at John Waters.
Yeah. And it's embarrassingly bad, painfully unfunny, and unclever unless you're the 14-year-old edgelord type that carves...
dirty
A
shame.
dirty shame.
Oh, really?
I think so.
So far, okay.
It's not. It's not. It's
Okay,
not.
okay.
I'll
Okay.
finish. I'll finish it.
Okay.
I'll
That
finish it.
just
I don't
seems
You guys
like
got
a
excited there.
You got excited. You jumped the gun.
Yeah.
It should.
It should be for Dirty Shame, is that what?
Exactly. You got
Now I want to write a negative review of a Dirty Shame.
And just copy
Just
that.
Yeah.
So I'll finish it. A
Yeah.
14-year-old edgelord type that carves penises and swastikas into public bathroom stalls. So I'll give you that. You answered before it was done. So I'll give you another chance. So, not a dirty shame. I've given that away.
Yeah.
This one's actually my favorite one I've watched so far.
It can't be Serial Mom, even though that's the one.
Yeah, there is
Bathroom.
bathroom still. in there. Oh.
But Serial Mom does not deserve a bad review. None of them do, but like, let's be real.
Well, I did have a couple, but then I realized that all of the actor names are in it, so you get it right away.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do one.
A lot of them are in multiple John Waters movies.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
You
the
might
trade
not actually get
names.
them if you
Yeah.
just say the
I
actor
don't
name,
know. What would that be? Edgelord that carves penises and swastikas.
I know. I'm like,
but- What movie makes
What?
me
If it's not a dirty shame, I
swastikas?
literally
Any
don't
John
know.
Waters movie,
Yeah.
really?
like maybe Pink Flamingos, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Well, maybe I picked one that's too
stumping
hard.
me.
That one's Cecil B. Demented.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So far, that is honestly
I
next to
love
Serial
Cecil.
Mom.
I love.
Yeah, I mean, I love them
Cecil.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to Serial Mom, those are my two favorites I've watched
Yeah.
so far.
I would
Yeah.
say the same, yeah.
We have a
Yeah, it's so
tattoo,
good.
like a matching tattoo planned.
Yeah.
For Cecil,
I
but
want
we
a
haven't-
trashy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a trashy banner, and one of us is gonna get demented forever, and one's gonna get demented for life. But we're
Yeah.
not
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually, I want you to, because you said that when you went to go see the John Waters thing in Toronto, the person went up and badmouthed Cecil B. Demented.
Yes.
Right
Yes.
before. So can you tell us what happened there?
Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay, first of all, the theater is way more empty than it should have been for
Yeah.
Cecil.
Yeah.
Cecil deserves his flowers, okay?
Well, that was one of the movies where we were like, we,
were
have
so
to
excited
go,
to go see
like
that
in
theaters.
theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, we have to be there for like this part of the retrospective. And the host just like went on stage and was like, oh, so I hated this movie. The sound's garbage. The acting's
Yeah.
garbage.
The score just makes me angry
Was he-
and
Yeah.
terrible.
Was he like taking the piss? Was it like all in good fun, or was he?
No.
Was John
This-
Waters like there when he was making the presentation? That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Honestly,
it was a
if he
girl.
had been there, I would 100% do that. Because when would you ever get a chance to badmouth the John Waters movie to John Waters?
Devastating. But
Yeah,
we
we
were
were
like,
sitting there, we're like,
what? the fuck?
I was like, I love everything about this movie.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I've got.
That,
let's
it makes
do.
sense now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a letterbox review from that person.
Yeah.
This is the worst one. This is the worst sound.
It's the bad. This is a weird thing to complain about. Is the sound? Whatever.
Yeah.
So let's do two more. This one says this is a 1-star review, and it says there's a couple of shining moments of trash, but Divine is just so much better when she's terrorizing humanity instead of being
Polyester.
Polyester.
You got it. Both of you guys got it. That's polyester. God, you guys are good. Again, I haven't seen that one, so that might have been obvious.
They gave me the opportunity to watch it with Scratch and Sniff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the odor, we have the odor
Well,
on the
I
car.
have another review here that explains more. Because I have another review here that says, I appreciate and get the art behind it, but in terms of my personal enjoyment, I'd rather just bash my head into a brick wall over and over again. Scratch and
Bro.
Sniff pizza smelled like ass.
It's true.
I mean-
that last part is true. Everything
Yeah.
else, I disagree with.
Oh.
At least they scratched and sniffed.
Yeah, exactly. It smelled like something.
Yeah.
It's just the rose over and over again, but
Oh my god.
Okay, let's do one more.
Yes.
This one is... I have a bonus one after because I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But for this
I love
one,
it.
it's a short one. This might apply to multiple. Again, I haven't seen all of them. But half-star review, it just says, there was a lot of yelling in this.
Oh, anything from the 70s.
Yeah. They didn't have the best mic setup.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yelling.
yeah, they're complaining about Cecil B. Demented with the sound, but anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Yelling.
Female Trouble. It could be Desperate Living. It could be Multiple Maniacs. It could,
I could see it being Desperate Living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desperate Living?
Yeah.
I want to say Desperate Living.
You got it?
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. There we go.
Hi, stupid. Hi, ugly.
Yeah,
Love
that's
it. Pussy.
that is my little game. I did have
I
another
love
review
it.
that I just thought was fucking weird, and I just want to share it.
Go.
Hold on. What was it for? Hold on. Oh my god! Now we're just sitting in silence. This is terrible. Yeah. So I'm gonna. That's not fun.
No more
anymore.
bonus.
I'm cutting it out.
What? No, I love it.
I'm cutting it out. It was like it was a review that was like, worm boy. It was just said that.
Was it Pecker?
It was Pecker. Yes, it was.
I was
I
gonna
like how you couldn't
Worm
even
boy,
remember
worm
what
boy.
it was.
But then I remember.
Pecker where she
yes.
killed the worm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Killed a worm. I was thinking.
I just thought that.
I was thinking the Dirty Shame, like with the Dirt Eater.
Oh, yeah.
See, I thought he was just losing his mind.
Dingy Dave. Dingy Dave.
Dingy Dave.
Dingy Dave.
Oh,
That Dirty Shame.
oh well.
Yeah.
What
That,
did we learn from all that?
John Waters makes a lot of people mad
Yeah.
online,
I love.
and I don't think we need to learn that though.
He used to make people mad offline too. I mean,
Yeah, he would go in person to make people mad. One of my
Yeah.
favorite things that John Waters did. I was looking up all these things of him whenever I got into this,
Yay.
and there was
That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
there was
that's provided enough context for us to find interviews and stuff.
Yay.
So.
yeah, exactly.
Woo!
There was it was like a before the movie like clip. I don't remember
the
what the-
smoking?
Yeah, the
Oh,
smoking.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you can't smoke in this theater, but I am. Good. He just seems like a guy who thrives off of making people upset and
Yeah.
getting a reaction out of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the emotion he's trying to elicit in
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people is that like rage that
Yeah.
it's really amazing because a lot of people try to do that like but in like different ways and they don't do it in a way that makes the film itself actually good.
Yeah.
Like I know Uwe Boll would like make shitty movies on purpose and then fight his critics in a
Oh,
ring.
wow.
Like it
Oh
was
my God.
yeah like
Yeah, the
it's-
thing with John Waters too is like everything he does is out of love. Like he'll never make fun of something that he doesn't love.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's
everything
very
that he makes fun of, it's like the art world in Pecker. Like he loves the art world, so he, you know,
yeah
pokes
exactly.
fun at it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And,
or even like a lot
filmmaking,
of the
obviously.
photography stuff too. Like
Yeah.
everybody was really into that.
I hate modern photography.
yeah, I hate modern photography.
Yeah, but I remember
So
when we were
good.
watching Polyester, you said that like the opening where they're like
Yeah.
picketing outside the house, that's something that actually happened to him, right? Where
Yeah,
there was people
like
outside his
there
house
was
holding up
neighbors that
signs
like
and,
did not want him filming in that
Yeah.
neighborhood, but
He
then
said
there's-
that the ones that were picketing in the movie were the good neighbors.
Yeah.
They were the ones that they
Yeah.
were the neighbors that liked that they were filming. Whereas the bad neighbors were actually protesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, well, the difference between someone like John Waters and an Uwe Boll is because John Waters just makes it because that's how he wants to express himself. And
Exactly,
Uwe Boll
yeah.
is like
Yeah.
trying to actually piss people off. It's coming from a spiteful place in his case, and
Yeah. It's a really I'm very glad to have I've heard about John Waters, and it's been on my watch list forever. Pink Flamingos specifically, not the rest of the filmography, honestly. But now I am definitely going to be going through and checking everything out because I'm just enthralled with how he portrays filth, basically, as something to be celebrated.
Yeah,
because I love that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
it's so awesome.
And I think there's a lot of people who came in like his stead who were trying to do the same provocateur thing. But I mean,
they
I think
don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because like I know he was inspired by Russ Meyer and people like that who were doing it earlier, but
you
know, the way that he did it, I think, really brought it out into the not mainstream, but kind of underground mainstream. That doesn't make any sense, but like, like not people who see Marvel movies wouldn't know about this, but people who see like. I want him to make a cameo in a Marvel movie now. Do honestly, Greg Turkington style. There was a clip. I wish there was some way I could translate this into the podcast, but one of the things I wanted the intro for this to be, because I knew we were going to talk about John Waters so much, is the clip from one of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. Do you know about that?
Yes.
It's like, I know what you're like. I've seen Pink Flamingos. Insane thing to say in a kids movie.
That's actually, it's funny because Matthew Gray Gubler is like, he was always like a big fan of John Waters too. Yeah, and he plays Simon? Yes.
Oh, poor guy
I
wasn't even in
the scene. But yeah, so I think he had something to do with getting John.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they were
like, he seems like a great sport. Like he seems like he's
They've
up
worked
for whatever.
together like a couple times. Yeah,
I love that. I love that a lot. I like when somebody is steadfast in their art and making what they want, but is also willing to look at themselves and say, "This is the ridiculous thing I've made. I am fully aware of how everyone is going to perceive what I have made." You know?
Yeah. But that was so funny because like John has always said that he loves the Chipmunks too, and that they're like the most iconic pop group, and like
didn't he say? Like I read online that he said he wanted to have a threesome with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Probably.
So it's not that checks out.
That sounds like a thing he'd say. I just believed it because like why would anyone lie about that?
I want to see his take on Chipmunks once they do another one.
Get John Waters to do John Waters to
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
He finally comes back and it's an Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. No, I'm so enthralled, honestly. So thank you very much for introducing it.
No problem. Thank you so much for accepting the filth.
Yes, I accept it wholeheartedly.
It's like a communion.
Yes.
Communion filth.
The Holy Communion.
The dog shit.
The dog shit communion.
Oh shit. Well, I'm sure you could probably. I'm sure you could probably talk about John Waters forever.
Yes.
Do a different John Waters podcast sometime.
Yeah, you will do. Honestly, we'll probably have you on again and talk about an actual John Waters movie.
Yeah, I would love to.
But for this time, you chose something different, which is surprising. I figured you would choose John Waters.
I know. Well, we wanted to go for something. I mean, all John Waters is underrated, but like, we wanted to go for an underrated gem.
Yeah, and something very recent. I think this is probably the most recent movie we've done, right?
Is it?
I think.
I
don't know.
Could be right.
This is a movie that I was so excited when I saw that it was coming out. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh my god, this looks good. And like Bo Burnham was in it and I was like a huge fan of Bo Burnham.
Love Bo Burnham. Yeah.
It was surprising that he was in it. Like,
I know, and he's good in it.
Yeah, he's really good in it. Yeah.
He's very natural. Mm-hmm. Like he's got a very authentic way of acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a performer, so
like when he drinks the spit.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, so we should probably bring it up for those of you who haven't read the title.
We'll just keep talking about it; they'll figure it out eventually. So.
Promising Young Woman is the name of the film that you chose for us.
Yeah.
If you want, since you have recommended it, feel free to give a bit of a synopsis. Tell us about what the movie's about. And
other than Bo Burnham eating.
I'm pretty bad at giving synopsis.
Yeah, and other than Bo Burnham drinking spit, other things happen in this movie.
What is the description?
Okay, so It's basically like about revenge, like female revenge, but it's how do I put this? Okay, so the main character is seeking revenge for the basically like gang rape of her best friend.
Say it loud. It's gang rape.
Gang rape.
Gang rape of her best friend.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I have a little bit of a thought that maybe they were more than just friends.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely willing to talk about that.
Yeah. But it's really about, like, I think, like, living with the trauma and, like, surviving the trauma of an event.
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
bad,
And the trauma, like, something that it didn't even happen directly to her, but she still has to live with that trauma of
losing her friend in such a horrible way, and no one like doing anything about it.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's very much again. I see this lumped in on a lot of my film subreddits and things like that. I see this lumped in casually with like femcel movies, you know, which I was a little worried, but I do not think that at all. This is very much something like.
This is why we need to bring awareness.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's because it's not really about hating every man in the world. No. Although this movie, I will say, portrays almost every single man as a really horrible person.
It does that to some of the women too, like Connie Burton's character, who's just
they're
like,
all, even the main character, she's a horrible person.
Yeah, exactly.
When you think that, like,
she's not good either.
She's not the greatest, but it's
absolutely.
cool because then there's a depth.
Yeah. It's a movie about injustice.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
It's I think loosely based or not loosely or tightly based, I don't know, on like do you remember that guy that like raped a girl behind a dumpster or something, and then he just got away with it because like they were like, oh, he's such a promising young man.
Yes.
So they like named it that because of that situation.
Okay, I remember that
situation. He's like, oh, he's such a promising young man. He's got a whole swimming career ahead of him.
Right. No. Absolutely. Yeah.
I forget his name, but that's probably for the
no
best.
one needs to know.
Exactly. No one needs to remember his name. We're not going to look it up either. I've seen movies like this. I definitely have. There is a whole genre of films for like there's a lot of crossover. There's a lot of like femme fatale. There's a lot of like revenge films. Like you think about movies like Death Wish. And movies where basically a man is out for revenge. Most of the time in the Death Wish movies, it is because some woman has been raped and or murdered.
Yeah.
And they are used solely for the purpose of furthering the plot and driving the main character to action. In this case, that character is also a woman, which sort of complicates things a little bit because she is living in that world where she is constantly at risk of being attacked the same way that her friend was. Her friend. You know. And it's the attitude that she has, I think, that really sells me. Is she really has like a death wish.
Is
like,
she doesn't really care anymore.
Yeah, no, she's completely desensitized to the world.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like she I guess the best way to put it would be she
did it to herself in the end.
For real.
That's the real moral about all this.
But you feel that she's hurting all the time. And it's this idea of, because again, when we talk about these revenge movies where the big male protagonist is here to fight through and get revenge, it's never really about how they feel about it. It's more about the spectacle of or the narrative satisfaction. With this, it's more of like a character study of this person. She's completely unable to trust a single person in the world. So that every person she talks to, she is under the assumption that they are lying straight to her face. And most of the time in this movie, she's right.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that that's the worst part. I remember we got to around the part where she's finally starting to open up to Ryan, Bo Burnham's character. And she's finally like letting people in,
Yeah,
and I felt so good. And then I wiggled my mouse, and I was halfway through the movie,
I know,
and I knew I shouldn't have done that because
No, I knew from moment one. It's like I can't trust this guy.
well, that's the thing is,
Something about it.
I didn't trust him either. Again, when you set up a movie like this, you don't want to trust anyone. Again, when the movie writes male characters like this, when they write a nice male character, it's suspicious. It is. It's scary. There's no problems with him. He's just nice and he's funny, and that's a real thing. Is his humor. Bo Burnham's a really funny guy.
Yeah,
true.
and he's so smart. He's a genius. For
Yeah, he is. He is an incredibly smart guy.
Yeah.
And choosing him to play this guy was so very smart. As always, by the way, we are going to be jumping around a lot in plot.
Full.
Full.
Okay, we can follow any track.
Full spoilers. If you haven't seen this movie, again, I love that.
I think we all recommend it. We can say that.
Yeah, we'll say this right now. If you haven't seen this movie.
So good.
You don't have to cover your mouth. You yell it.
So good.
There we go. So if you haven't seen this movie, go watch it, and then and then come right back. Yeah. So.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. How was the movie? So, but Ryan, the only thing that really differentiates him from these other guys is he is not. Firstly, he's not openly there's the three guys in the very opening of the movie who are the most stereotypical misogynistic office workers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like college humor skit levels.
Adam
That's
Brody,
a good
though.
comparison, actually.
Oh my god.
But
usually a good guy.
Yeah, Adam Brody's usually a good guy.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he's in every good movie.
Every single one. I'll go look it up.
He's
Hold
not
on,
in any John
Adam
Waters
Brody.
movies.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not in any John Waters movie yet. Who knows?
When he
Who knows
comes
what the
back.
future
He could be
holds?
dropping tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Liarmouth is coming.
Liarmouth is coming. Sometime.
So Ryan is a funny person. That's how he gets in. Is he makes her laugh. He makes her feel happy. He takes that vote because she is so hurt by everything that's happened to her.
I know.
She is closed off, but at the same time she is trying to find any vestige of happiness. And that's why she does what she does. She goes out every weekend, pretends to be blackout drunk, lets a guy take her home, take advantage of her, and then gets him. Yeah. And at the beginning of this movie, I thought she killed them. But as it turns out...
Right? Yeah, same.
I actually love
this movie. Yeah, especially when the ketchup is dripping on her hand, it's made to look like blood in the very opening credits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't even
thought that's what this movie
Yeah.
was going for. Because I was thinking it was going to be have you seen the movie Revenge? Any of you?
No, actually, no.
Okay, yeah, it's the person who made The Substance, Coralie.
Oh, yes.
Farget.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
I've heard of that actually.
Yeah, it was
I've
their
been meaning
first
to watch
movie.
that.
So it was kind of like what I thought this movie was going to be, where it was like a girl getting revenge on the people who raped her, or audition, you could say. Too,
audition.
Yeah, but this one had a more psychological approach, which I was it was different from what I was expecting, and in a good way though. I was glad. Okay, you seem you want to say something. Okay,
no, he's done.
You're just happy.
You're so happy. I love your energy, honestly.
Thank you.
There's a lot of psychological subtext and things that you can read into in it, which I'm sure we'll spin off into.
Absolutely.
We have a lot written down, so.
Yeah, there we go.
So do I. So.
I do love that about this movie, that it's not about her killing them.
Yeah.
That's not the revenge that she's trying to get. She's journaling about the level of aggression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think I'm you know what? I want you to say something now because I have a thing I want to get into later. So why don't you say something?
Okay. Do you want to know our theory about the more
Yes,
psychological?
please.
Okay.
Yes.
So we think that it's okay.
I think we should say
Preface.
first, preface that it's a lot of this movie, Emerald Fennell left up to interpretation on purpose.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that
Art is
movie.
all interpretive, and it shouldn't be explained
Yeah.
completely and that's something that John Waters also agrees with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of themes or whatever.
I totally
hints to
vibe
different
with having
things.
so many
Yeah.
thoughts and
Yeah.
not having
But-
the words to describe
Yeah,
them.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I raised
But
it.
yeah, I always see it as she kind of took Nina and the trauma from the whole thing, Nina being her friend, obviously. And kind of incorporated her in herself and split. I think she has DID.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because when you watch it throughout, her necklace changes size. So sometimes she's wearing Cassie and sometimes she's wearing Nina.
Shut up.
Yeah. So it's
And I think
know what I mean?
the point, the scene for me that really
Yes.
solidifies that is a possibility of what's going on internally with her
Mm-hmm.
is the part where she is at the wheel of the truck
In the
and-
intersection.
in the intersection, and she's just blacked out.
Yeah,
Right.
and some
And
guy
then-
parks beside her or whatever and is like, "What are you doing, you fucking cunt?" And he's
And she gets out,
swearing
she
at her.
smashes the lights.
Yeah, she just takes a
It's like a tire.
tire iron,
Yeah.
and smashes out his lights
And
and,
then
his
after-
windshield.
After
and then,
that, you can see she
yeah,
says,
she's
"Fuck,"
just she's
and,
like this, and then she's she
Yeah.
snaps out of it
I
and is
never
like,
really thought of
"Fuck,
that.
what?"
See, you can
And
you
then-
can write that off as
Yeah, and she's at first just sitting there disassociating, she's snapped fully. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And then after she sees the video and realizes that Ryan's in it, and was part of it, it plays this song that's two children. Hold on. Oh wait, I have it written down and. Girl. I don't know. There's a whole bunch, but yeah, there's one scene that it just seems like it was one girl flew away, and then I don't
Right.
know.
No,
You know what I
in the
mean?
lyrics of the
Yeah,
song.
and it just I don't know, it gives, and then she runs into Ryan, and he's like, "Are you okay? You seem off, you seem
Right.
different," and she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
It's almost actually, who are you? You know what I mean? It's
See, I never even thought about that.
yeah.
That is such a interesting take. Because I most of the time when I will come up with theories like that whenever I watch a movie on the second time, which I'm sure that this is you guys.
Oh
Have
yeah,
seen
we've
this
seen
before.
it a
Yeah, a
million
few
times.
Yeah. But I just sort of took everything on a surface level. I never even considered the fact that this could have been because she does seem like two different people sometimes. There's
I'd
Cassie
say
when
more
she's
than that, actually. She
I
seems
think-
5 different people. Honestly.
I know we were
Serial
catching.
Experiments Lane or something.
Yeah, well, on this watch through, we were maybe there's 3 at least because also when she goes in to talk to Dean Walker, Connie Britton's character, she calls
Yeah.
herself Daisy, which is also funny because she played Daisy in The Great Gatsby.
Oh.
And she literally said, brains, they never did a girl any good. And in The Great Gatsby, there's the beautiful fool thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of a reference to that, I think.
Little Easter eggs. But
But I thought that was cool.
it's cool.
Anyway,
That is
that was
cool.
kind
No,
of.
you're right. Yeah, that's cool.
No, you were not wrong in your assumption. That is cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's so much to dig into here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of people talking about this movie that it didn't have a whole lot of that they felt it was hollow, and I don't understand that.
I
at all.
think if you think it's hollow, you probably aren't reading into it as much as you should.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly.
I don't know.
And I hate to assume bad faith of anybody.
Yeah.
But I really.
But I feel like a lot of people watch things now just to shut their brains off and
Yeah,
get it
exactly.
fed to them. But like, I feel like people need to be thinking about things more and like using their brains more.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Definitely.
what I mean?
Well, and like specifically with this one too, like Emerald said that she didn't want to, like, she had a purpose in her mind of why Cassie wrote with 3 different colored pens in her journal, but she didn't want to ever disclose what that was. She wanted people that watch it to have their own interpretation of why. And that's one thing that like we could say, okay, maybe it's DID, different people. It could be different levels of aggression, I think, is like probably the most
Like
likely.
it could be like the things that they did to her, whether
Yeah.
it was just touching, whether it was like more than just touching, like
Yeah.
molestation or rape,
Yeah.
like, depending on the color, or
Yeah.
it could be like what she did
See,
to
that's what I-
them, like a
that's what I-
warning or like kill shot.
Yeah.
Get
No,
the
I assumed that the first one. I assumed it was how far they took it.
Yeah.
So like if he just took her back, then that's one thing. If there was insertion of any sort,
Right.
like
Penetration.
Yeah.
of
yeah,
some sort.
exactly. Like it's it is very much up to interpretation because Cassie doesn't share her mind very much at all. We sort of need to infer things sort of from how she's acting, you know?
Yeah, it's a
And-
cool thing. Quentin Tarantino said something about that too, about like leaving things up to interpretation.
Yeah.
And like he leaves things like the suitcase glowing
Yeah.
so that like everyone who watches it will see that scene in a different way, and then it's a different movie to them. So technically, if you think about it, they're making like a million different kinds of movies if a million people watch it. You know what I mean? And like interpret it in different ways.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Because
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't even see how can you call this movie shallow just based on her performance? Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carey
Yeah.
Mulligan, like it's so
She's
like
so
different
good.
layers of like, and that's kind of the thing. When I was first watching this movie, I thought it was a little bit disjointed between scenes, but she was holding it all together. And then where it goes in the end and where it builds up to, that's where I was like, oh, okay, this all makes sense now. Like this all came together in a way that like I was not expecting.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know. This is something that I'm probably going to have to see again. But I did really like it, like, this first time around. And this was her first movie, wasn't it? Emerald Fennell. Yeah.
I personally, I'll
think-
say it right now. I
think so.
don't know
Think
a
so.
whole lot about her. I know she was pregnant Barbie.
Yes, and she
Yes.
did Saltburn.
She was pregnant while filming this, actually.
Oh yeah.
Was
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
And she played the blowjob lip tutorial. girl.
Oh
Yes.
yes! Oh yes! No, that was a great little touch.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, I know she was
Yeah,
an
but-
actress before this, and she was in, like, Barbie and the Danish Girl and a few other
Yeah,
movies.
she
but-
did. She also directed Saltburn, which is
Yeah,
also
it came
good.
out after this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing that's on my list.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen that?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just kidding.
I mean,
It is good.
honestly, Q had a good thought about.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil Saltburn
dichotomy.
for like, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's interesting to see the difference of
How a
a
female,
female
character,
character
in
and a
a
male
situation
character.
ends up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, well I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be checking that
I
out.
think I heard Saltburn was more polarizing than this one.
I did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, did you guys like this more than Saltburn?
yeah.
overall?
Yeah.
No offense.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
No offense to
I still
Saltburn.
like
No offense.
Saltburn.
I know it's still fun, but I just love this one so much. Like this one,
Yeah.
I
feel like this one's a more important movie.
I feel like everyone should watch this.
Yeah, I
movie.
feel like just again as someone who hasn't seen Saltburn, I feel like Saltburn is. It looks like a very dramatic movie, like a lot of like moving parts and characters and relationships.
It's very like parasitic, almost like rich. It's
Yeah.
very like
yeah. This
taking
felt-
over a rich family.
It's a lot of
Kinda
fun.
well-
It's fun.
I don't know.
Like
Yeah, it's
Parasite?
fun.
Like-
Kind of, yeah. Like
love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I would parasite someone in a
yeah.
like in a heartbeat. I would. You have how much money?
Yeah.
And your house has how many
Let me
floors
tell
on
you how
it?
to do that.
I'm like, kill
Just
all
gonna
these
be a pet sitter like I do. You go to rich people's houses all the
oh
time.
my god.
What's this guy? What's this guy? He's got all the. That's why
I
he's.
got fucking life hacks.
Yes, that's why he went to film school and he knows all the tricks.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
The guy.
I just wanted to bring to pivot back as we usually do because we usually always unfocus. this movie, I think in terms of what it really means to me, it really is. I think a lot of people go into movies like this about like where sexual assault and sexual violence are a key point of the film, and people go into it a lot more, I guess, critically, because it's a heavy subject matter. It obviously is, and I think that a lot of people go into these movies like, this movie is going to say how you fix this, and it's like by the end of the movie, of course, there's no solution for this. It's a systemic problem.
It's don't be an asshole.
Yeah, exactly. But and you can't teach that to some people.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest criticism I see is the lack of payoff, I guess. A lot of people think that a lot of people I've seen online at the very least think that Cassie's sacrifice at the end of the movie is not worth one rapist going to jail. That is what I've seen. And for that matter, I would say that this movie isn't, like, if you're thinking about that, you're one of those people who's like, why don't they do this in Star Wars? Why don't they just blow up the Death Star with a different thing in Star Wars? Why do you understand? Everyone in Lord of the Rings understand English? That's weird. Like you're missing the point. The fact of the matter is, like, this movie is not about trying to solve a problem. It's about Cassie. It's a character study. Like, it's about her
personal revenge on this one guy who wronged her and her friend. Honestly, I don't even think this plan was fully in her mind until she found out that Ryan was still, like, in contact with this person.
Oh yeah, it felt very loose.
Like, obviously she was like, I would want that person to die, but like, it wasn't like an exact plan until she was like, wait a minute.
But that's the thing, is I don't think she ever planned on killing anybody.
Yeah, she was just gonna carve.
Yeah, she was gonna carve Nina's name into him before he, got out.
Yeah.
But
even that scene, it's like, it's so heartbreaking because she drugged everyone downstairs so that she could get him. Yeah. But then he ended up getting her, so in a way, like, she was her own downfall.
Exactly.
And, you know what I mean? And
and it's not really portraying what she's doing as, like, the right answer solution to this problem. So
and like, they prolonged the, like, they gave so much realism to the length of, like, her dying.
It was brutal.
And then him, like, Max Greenfield coming in, love him. By the way.
He played such a shithead in this movie. Honestly, if you could make me hate you that much, and he was only in it for, like, the end of the movie.
Yes, and, like, he was literally like, it was an accident. It's okay.
It's not your fault.
Like, are you kidding me?
He's literally playing a society.
Yeah, like a fucking 15-minute accident. Like, he just got a whole pillow over his head for 15 minutes. It was an accident.
But that's the thing is, to me, he was just representative of a whole societal problem of just, you made a mistake because you're just an emotional, crazy man.
You're such a promising young man. It's bad to happen to you.
And but the biggest, so when there's two scenes in this movie, just sorry to go off on a tangent, but there's two scenes in this movie.
When have we not gone on a tangent? That's what this podcast is.
This movie's about trust, and it's about vulnerability and trust. And for Cassie, that is non-existent. She has no trust for anybody up until she meets Ryan. And because of that, two scenes are my favorite in the whole movie, barring the scene where Toxic by Britney Spears plays orchestrally, because that kicked fucking ass.
Yes.
The first scene.
Let's analyze that scene for a second. It feels like we're not ready to move on from that.
Oh my god, she slayed so hard. She ate and she left no crumbs.
Literally. She went to that buffet with an empty plate.
She legit. She broke up with Bo Burnham and immediately She was like, I'm gonna do a big theatrical kill on this guy.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
And you felt it in the music. Like, God. And I gotta say, while we're talking on that,
good.
the soundtrack's so good in this
So
movie.
good.
Yeah,
Such
it
good
is,
choices.
Yeah.
Boys playing at the
Yes,
beginning
so good.
was so good.
That, like, coupled with, like, all these, like, middle-aged, like, overweight, like, office workers.
Yeah, exactly.
Their, like, shirts kind of untucked. So gross, but I love
This
it.
movie makes... Like I'm gay, but this movie makes men look disgusting.
Yeah.
It portrays men as like ogre people, like ugly bastards.
This is why I'm not gay. So.
There you go.
But it's like even the attractive ones or like and even the nice ones are untrustworthy. Like you can't.
Well, but also some of them are just guilty by association.
Yeah.
Like she drugs everybody at that party. Just by not knowing any of their relations.
Yeah, like
To
some of them could be
Al or
like
them.
actually nice people. On the
One of
street.
them could have saved her if they heard what was going on.
Yeah.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing is, we
Because she doesn't trust anyone.
Yeah. So but that's the thing is, that's a perfect segue. So
Yeah.
one of the first one of these scenes that I think is so important to this movie is the final scene that she has with Ryan, in his office.
Yeah, and he freaks out.
And
like
he
a
freaks out.
narcissist.
There is because Ryan is still very much himself. Like, I wouldn't say that Ryan is pretending to be a good guy. Ryan himself, as he is right now, is a good guy. But we aren't defined by everything we do in our past. So if Ryan did some crazy shit, I don't know how long ago college was for him, but he could have grown as a whole person in like years after that. But the problem is that he tips his hand. There's a certain part where she threatens him. She says, "I'm going to release this," and of course he gets confrontational with her.
Yeah.
And as she leaves, he calls her a failure
Yeah.
for dropping out of
Yeah.
medical school,
Yeah.
and it is so pointed and mean and aggressive
Yeah, and she's
that
just,
it's like
nice.
that she
Yeah.
knows in her mind she did not make the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, he said a lot of shit in that scene. That one affected me the most.
Yeah. Something really cool about that scene actually
Yeah.
that I just noticed last night is when they're talking like face to face, there's like the skeleton kind
Right,
of figure
yeah,
behind them,
right.
and the skull is right behind, like right in between them.
Oh.
Right when he's giving her the address to the place where the ending scene.
Where she'll die.
Yeah.
Where she meets her demise.
Yeah. Oh my god, I didn't even notice
But like,
that.
isn't that cool? Because like it's kind of like foreshadowing there.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so in the inverse of that, the scene that I think is the opposite of the scene with Ryan
Yeah.
is the scene with Alfred Molina's character, the lawyer. This was a really good. It's a really short scene. It doesn't feel that important until the end of it, and then she starts to question what she's doing because this is the first man, and I think the only
Who
man I
actually
could
shows
think of
remorse about
who
it.
actually shows remorse. But
Yeah.
here's the thing: he shows remorse. He grovels. He says,
I do remember, and I'm sorry. And
"I remember." He remembers Nina's name.
Yeah.
He remembers exactly what happened to her. He says that he would like to be hurt by her because
Yeah.
at least then he could atone.
yeah,
But here's the thing: is we trusted Ryan too
Yeah.
through this whole movie. I personally did.
Yeah,
I
didn't.
wanted to. I wanted to trust.
Yeah, that's a good way of
Yeah.
putting it. Yeah.
actually, just off of that, like he wanted her to hurt him to atone, and then when she went outside, she like called off what seems like a hit.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
So it's like she doesn't want him to be able to atone
Exactly.
in a way.
Yeah.
Like so, she's still kind of getting revenge, but like in a different way because she knows
Exactly.
That he
It's
doesn't
she's
want-
she's very single-minded. She will
Yeah.
get revenge in whatever way she
Yeah.
wants. But
even though it kind of is, it like seems like she's like, okay, it's fine taking pity, but it's like no,
Yeah,
she's getting
but-
revenge in a different way. And
so it's the question: is she? That's a perfectly great question. Is she showing mercy to this lawyer for his remorse, or is this another form of revenge?
Yeah.
Does she trust
Yeah.
this person the same way she trusted Ryan? Like, it tickled my brain for so
Yeah.
long. It's like this movie is about trust and what happens when you are unable to trust in other people.
Yeah.
And it leads to her downfall. But you could also say that her trusting in Ryan also contributed to that. It's everything that happened.
It's funny too with Ryan is like he kept showing little things that like she was like, "Ugh, red flag," like taking her back to his apartment the first time, and she's like, "Oh God, great." But then she decides to like
give him a second chance.
Yeah, and then like again, there was like another thing that he did that was like a little iffy. I can't remember. I just watched it. But...
Well, to be fair, she does something like fucked up.
Oh, she does something really fucked up.
Yeah. But even just from his perspective, like he sees her at the bar leaving with that other guy after she's established that she doesn't want to take things quickly. She's not ready for that. It's just it makes it confusing for him. So he loses trust in her, and now she has to regain his trust, and now the power is back on him. So she is now in a powerless position. Now she's vulnerable, and then she is immediately betrayed by this by learning what Madison shows her. Yeah. Which, by the way, Alison Brie was amazing. Amazing, incredible in this movie.
There's only had 2 seeds too, and she got like 3rd top billing after.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of like the power that she feels and stuff, like. Something I really love, like, is, like, the background decorations. I was
noticing that too,
Mars, but, like, in the cafe, it's all, like, there's, like, a whole bunch of, like, vagina, like...
Yeah!
You know what I mean? Like, imagery and symbolism. So it's, like, literally pussy power or girl power.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? That's, like, she feels most powerful in this space where she can be herself kind of thing. Even though
I would feel powerful in any space with Laverne Cox in it.
Yeah, like literally. But then when it goes back to like her house with like like her mom's decorations styles are like super like Baroque almost, like they're super like Renaissance-y, like super old fashioned, and there's like pictures of dogs like obedience everywhere, like you know what I mean? It's like all obedience and like
See, when I was watching, all I was thinking was that, like, it was like sort of a, because like this is a funny movie. It was just sort of a gag with the fact that she is so like it clashes with her personality. But I didn't even think about that. The dogs,
and like also Jennifer Coolidge and Clancy Brown, Mr. Krabs.
Yes,
fucking amazing,
fucking incredible. Immediately, I was like, "That's Mr. Krabs, and that is Jennifer Coolidge. This is a good movie."
Yeah.
Also, back to quotes. Actually, her dad has one of my favorite quotes. In the movie too, which is when, sorry.
No, you're good.
He said that Nina was like a daughter to them, and that they miss her, but they really missed Cassie.
Yeah. So Nina was like a child to us. We miss her, but God, we've missed you. Like, that's so beautiful, because like she's been there the whole time, but like
she
hasn't.
Yeah.
And like, could that be the trauma? Could it be DID? Like, you know what I mean?
But either way, it all ties back to that. The promising young woman of it all is that not only was Nina top of her class in med school and a promising young, but so was Cassie. Cassie dropped out of school.
Cassie was top of her class.
With her
and she says at the end of the movie, she really, we don't really know this until the end, but she really did want to be a doctor. But the world was against her.
And it's funny because then she like dies as a doctor. Like she's
exactly.
The great irony of the stripper costume.
It's so good. It's so beautiful.
Another thing before I forget, Clancy Brown had another line that I noticed was, and I put this at the very top of my Letterboxd review because multiple characters say this in different contexts, and I think it's very important. He said, before she leaves for her first date with Ryan, he says, "You look very pretty."
Yeah.
And that is something that every guy that she takes home with her says to her. She says, they're like, "Oh, you're so pretty."
Yeah.
But it's fucking so, it's like greasy and disgusting. But when her dad says it, she smiles and she's genuinely happy for a second. Goes to show that there is just saying the words doesn't mean you get something from these people. It is there's intent behind it. You are saying he is saying that because he truly means it. You are saying that because you're trying to get something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome.
Yeah, I that was another thing I really loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Do you have anything else? This is
Well, we can
I
literally
don't know
go
where to
through.
even
There's-
jump in at this point. But,
yeah. We're at about a little over an hour now. So
but I mean, we've talked a lot about John Waters before this. So
fair.
Might be a shorter discussion, but
Yeah. No. If you guys have anything.
Oh yeah, the thing I was like, I think there might be more than just friends because like first of all,
Right. Yes.
her whole thing at the end, like her whole dialogue at the end when he's tied up, and she's like, oh, she was just so authentically herself, like, and she's going on about how much she loved her and how beautiful her smile was, and like, you know what I mean, like all this stuff about.
Like I've lost friends before, but I don't talk about them like that. You know.
You know what I mean? It's like it seems deeper.
And like there's not a lot of proof of it, but I could see a lot of out of context things.
But then also when she's talking to Nina's mom, like on her steps, and she's like, I'm sorry, like I know you feel bad because you weren't at the party that had happened and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So she's been feeling guilty about it. But like while they're talking, there's like this like yard like lawn ornament, and it's like the bisexual flag colors.
Shit, I noticed that too.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, I didn't put it in my notes, but I made like a mental note. There was a bisexual flag. Yeah,
I think it's implied that they might have had one.
I mean, like for any other person, for most other directors, I would think probably not anything. But for someone
I feel like there's so much more meaning than
it feels like there's what you're talking about with like the decorations in the cafe and everything. It's I think that's definitely.
I also was so obsessed with this that I like read the script.
Oh shit! Wow.
But like it's been a while now since I read it, but there were like extra scenes of like in the cafe and stuff like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
do you
if I can
remember
find
anything
it.
about those scenes? Or?
Not like a lot. I
won't put you on the spot.
No, I would never put you on the spot.
I think it's in my phone somewhere, but it would take a while to find. I think.
Go ahead. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Really?
Just put you on the spot. But yeah.
But yeah, there's that. Hold on. Let's see if we missed anything.
We're going through Dani's notes right now. I feel like I'm the only person who doesn't take notes. I feel like if I'm writing something, I will not be paying. I'll be looking down and I won't pay attention. I'll miss something.
Yeah.
So
we had to pause, I think, a couple of times.
Yeah.
Go back
I have to do that sometimes too.
Yeah, but she admits the feelings of her surroundings. At home, it's stuffy and classy. Super.
I do think a lot of her trauma comes from her guilt too, because like that's the thing. It's like she wasn't at the party with the event that happened to Nina, and we don't know why she didn't go with her.
Yeah, we don't really know a whole lot about that at all. All we really know is there was a party and Al was there. Al, was that his name? I forgot his stupid
We don't even
name.
see the video. It's all the audio that we hear.
Yeah, and it's terrible. Even just the audio is horrible to even listen to, and like, I think a lot of people are a lot more critical on movies whenever they deal with subject matter like this, especially when it's portrayed. But I think it did a really good job of like, it had restraint when it showed restraint when it needed to, and it showed exactly what it needed to when it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one scene. Okay, she said that like I wasn't fuckable back then, or wasn't super fuckable back then, which is like funny because like there were reviews that said that like she shouldn't have played the main character because she wasn't as fuckable as Margot Robbie, and they wanted. Isn't that crazy? Like,
what?
Yeah.
See, this is the problem.
But it's like, why would you want her to be
okay.
fuckable when this is a movie about rape? You're literally like saying, "Oh, I would rape her." Like,
What? That is such an insane omission.
you know what I mean?
That didn't feel like raping enough, so bad movie.
Yeah.
Like,
This movie is about rape.
such a weird comment to make.
I thought this movie was about rape.
I know.
I don't want to rape anybody in
Yeah,
this.
but yeah, I wrote that down, and then there was a quote. also love when he was trying to be like, we were just kids, I didn't know what I was doing, and she was like, if I hear that one more time, like, I love that part.
You're not kids in college.
No.
If this was high school, that's one thing.
Yeah.
It's still not that much of a thing, but it's a thing. It's nothing when you're in college. You're a grown-ass man.
You're in elementary school. It's just,
for real, like...
all the discussions.
I think, like, the ending, too, it's a really powerful ending. I know it's not the ending Emerald was originally gonna do.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
She wanted it to be darker originally.
What was the original ending?
They were gonna get away with it. With her murder.
Oh, shit. That reminds me of... what was the name of that movie? Quiet and Silent. No, those
Quiet and Silent.
Quiet and Silent. What was the name of it?
Quiet and Silent. And
Silence of the Lambs.
You keep talking about it. I'm going to find out what this movie is called.
Silence of the Lambs. Quiet of the Lambs.
It's Quietance of the Lambs.
Quietance of the Lambs.
We've lost the plot at this point.
But yeah, I think it was kind of like the perfect ending for it because
like
she dies at a moment that
she was prepared.
It's still early enough in the ending that you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
She's dead. And then
I was so shocked.
And like
the first
heartbroken.
time I was like, what?
But it is also
I really thought that she... Honestly, my desperate brain was like, I hope that she's... like
pretending
for 8 hours, just sitting there holding her breath.
Singing. But then
oh my god, it's so heartbreaking.
The
and
fire.
Like it keeps on getting worse. You're like, oh my god, no.
Whenever what's his face lifted the pillow off her face, and went,
yeah.
I was like, oh no, she's gone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
She would have been like, he was digging his knee into that pillow.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a very like effective scene. The way that they portrayed it.
Yeah, I love that she set everything up like.
And she insisted
with
to
the
film
people
that herself.
She already.
And herself and not use a stunt double.
Yeah.
Really?
That too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Because that's a really like I never really think about like how upsetting these scenes would be to film, even if you. Like,
it's still like trauma, like
you're simulating a trauma.
Like you're like feeling like it's real. Like you know what I mean? You have to
it
feel
is real
it
to
you.
Yeah.
Physiologically or
your body,
psychologically.
Your body keeps the score. Like your body knows what's happening to you, so it'll react accordingly.
Yeah.
But I think that. In terms of the ending, I think I like it how it is. I think if it was darker, it would be a little bit more like...
I love how it is. It's so powerful.
Yeah. Soft and Quiet is the name of the movie I was thinking about. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my god. Soft and Quiet, it's I won't spoil it, but the villains get the fuck away with it. So maybe I will. And it just makes...
pretty much,
makes you feel like absolute dog shit. And
I'm not going to spoil it, but here's the ending.
Yeah. It makes you feel like absolute dog shit, and that's the point. But this movie, I think you need at least a little bit of a win at the end.
Yeah.
Because that means she still got killed. So I mean, she still
got,
exactly.
It's the slightest win. And that's the thing that I was talking about earlier, is a lot of people think that 2 dead girls does not equal the arrest of 1 rapist. And to me, I think, it doesn't. That's the world we live in.
Was it supposed to? Like, I didn't...
It's also so, like because it is Cassie's story, like, to her, nothing really mattered. Like, she wants Al to be punished.
Mm-hmm.
There's
too. Yeah. And I think, like, she wanted, like, the people in her, like, list, I guess, at the end to be punished.
Yeah. And like that's what it had to take, because like no one else was doing anything about it.
She knew it was like, she knew that was part of the risk. And like for her it's like,
and like the only thing she could do was to die to get him.
And also I do think she includes herself in the people that need to be punished too.
Yeah.
So I think she was okay with dying for this to happen because she blames herself.
I think I think that's like a great way to put it. I was just gonna say that to her life sort of ended whenever Nina's did. Yeah. So she was basically living on borrowed time to do this.
I feel like her parents would agree too. Children might have
exactly. Like she sacrificed all of that. She says, I don't need my life anymore. Yeah. I'm with Nina now. That's what
Yeah.
she says. She says, love Nina and Cassie.
like,
Cassie and Nina.
Literally, and that's also kind of what plays into like, is she so part of her now that it like split into two personalities inside of her? Like she lets Nina live through her.
Yeah, this is like in her head what Nina would want.
Yeah.
Despite how like deluded that might sound, she thinks that this revenge is what Nina would want.
Yeah, she thinks it like would probably be cathartic for Nina's spirit.
But in reality, it's cathartic for her because she's the one who has to live without her.
Yeah.
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 It's so interesting.
It's very honestly. It made me think a lot. I don't know how anyone says this movie is hollow.
I know.
I think it was great. I had a great time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, watch it again with like DID in mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, because like that too, it's like DID is so like it's a touchy subject, especially in movies, because like it can be done so poorly. So it's
I know, but like in
whether or
this
not-
way, like if it is, it's done really well.
yeah, and whether or not that's what's going on, it doesn't really matter either.
But I kind of
'cause
like
no
watching it
matter
like that.
Yeah, no, I
but
agree.
but no matter what, Nina is in her head.
Yeah.
No matter what, like she's like Nina still exists to Cassie.
Whether it's like a complete
In like
psychotic splatter.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's she's not alive. She is a victim, and what happened to her happened. But she is still a big part of her life, like the only part of her life.
Yeah, she was the biggest part of her life, and it was gone. So there was nothing left to her life.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like,
why wouldn't she try to
she loved
subconsciously
Nina.
replace that?
She loved Nina more than she loves herself in a way,
Yeah,
because she let herself and
Definitely
her
by
life.
the time this movie starts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't care about her own life anymore.
Yeah,
to the point where
exactly.
she wanted the rest of her life to be avenging
To be
Nina.
about Nina.
yeah. Even then, even if it's not direct revenge, at any point before she met Ryan and found out where Al is, she could have, been smothered by some dude in a bar some weekend. Like it was just a countdown.
Yeah.
But until this happened, like
Totally.
it's. Yeah,
That literally could be all she was doing by keeping track too. She could have just been keeping that journal to see how long is it going to take before I'm killed by one of these men.
exactly. Yeah.
Also, how iconic were her nails?
Oh my god, her nails are so iconic.
I know, right?
Oh, the rainbow nails
I know, I
as
love
her
it.
body is burning in
my
the
God,
pyre.
I know.
Oh,
But it's
iconic.
like it's such a good visual, I guess,
exactly.
because it's like such a childish kind of colors and like innocence and stuff like that with
Yeah.
rainbow, playful, so fun. But then she's like seeking revenge the entire time.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
the
It's like, so cool.
juxtaposition.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think that about does it for the discussion for Promising Young Woman. This is a really good movie. I appreciate the recommendation because I don't think this is one I was going to check out. I'd heard of it.
I
but-
honestly we have a lot of deep cuts that we could totally also
love it.
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's what we do all the time. So.
Yeah, we made a whole show out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like some other ones that I was thinking have you guys ever heard of the Skeleton Twins?
No.
No,
a
but
good
please
one.
tell me about the Skeleton Twins.
Okay, so that one weirdly is Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader, which you'd think would be super funny, but it's not at all. I love it so much.
I would love to watch it again.
It's so beautiful too. It's such a good
time,
movie.
I think.
Yeah,
It was
it's
years
so
ago.
good, and they're siblings, but they're kind of estranged. But then at the beginning of the movie, something happens and they're brought back together, and yeah, it's basically about their relationship and their lives apart, and then it kind of is a reconnection between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that happens, but yeah.
If you want
it's really
something
good.
funny, I would say Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Yeah, Drop Dead
That's
Gorgeous.
That was the one that you were going to maybe recommend instead of this one, so we'll have to watch that another day.
Yeah, some other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're well over an hour now. I love when I just get lost talking in movies because I can just go forever.
I know, which is so nice because no one else like.
We'll talk about movies whenever.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah, this is why we
talking
started the
about movies.
podcast. Well, other than the
Yeah.
fact that I lived at the other end of the country and we wanted to do something so we could keep talking, but also
Love
because
that. That's so cute.
That's the thing is we've been friends since kindergarten.
Yeah, that's
literally.
so cool. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah, I remember the first thing I asked you was, do you like Mario?
Yeah.
that. Aw.
And then we're friends forever.
Didn't I bring like a Mario doll right after that? Or
You
something?
did. You brought
Yeah.
like a.
It was like a Mario 3 like suction cup toy.
Yeah, with like
Yeah.
Raccoon Mario. I did. Yeah, it was.
That's so cute.
We're adorable.
Yeah.
We've been friends since my mom brought him home from the hospital. Actually, since he was in the hospital.
I wasn't friends with my brother until 10 years after he brought him.
It took me a while for me and my siblings too. We were. But, no,
It's
it's very nice to see.
Yeah,
Me neither.
that must be a brother
Besties.
thing.
Yeah.
Just like hitting each other and hurting each other.
I mean-
Well, I did that to my sister too. So I mean,
There were
it's-
times. We used to like scratch each other.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah.
my sister took me on a Ferris wheel when I was 4, and I was like scared of heights, so I just pulled her hair the entire time.
Oh my god.
She hated me for years after that.
Oh.
Probably justifiably, but
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
yeah.
I can't imagine any of you guys being like mean to each other.
No, not anymore.
Well, I was.
We found Buddha or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I if I was gonna say anything, I was the one who was been mean to in high school. I was like the punching bag. What do you say? You're like I'm like Spenny.
I
from
wasn't
Kenny
the,
from
like
Spenny.
I wasn't like the main instigator.
No, not you. Just in our general
Not
friend
the main
group.
instigator.
No, you weren't the worst, but you were like Ryan. You filmed it.
No.
Actually, I should have filmed it, but I didn't. We'd have so much content.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is normally the part where you guys shut the fuck up. We are going to do our recommendations now.
Okay.
If you interrupt it, it's gonna ruin everything. I'm taking the mic away. No, I'm just joking. You can do whatever you want.
Just yell while he's trying to recommend something.
No.
Worst movie ever.
Terrible.
Awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Attica.
God damn. Yeah.
Well, actually, while you're choosing, why don't you guys plug your YouTube channel,
Yes.
and your Instagram where you
Oh.
do your stuff, and then yeah.
Man.
Yes, because you do a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember our YouTube channel?
Our YouTube channel is Talking Through It, but
Is it
you'll have to
actually?
look up Dani and Quin Lecky, I think, because we're not very popular yet.
Hey, neither are we.
But we have hate comments. We have bad reviews.
Yay!
I know, which is kind of a celebration.
We got one.
Yeah.
A couple, like 10 episodes ago.
I have my own YouTube channel. I get way more hate on that. So.
Fair. You are well versed in
Oh,
hate
yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
You're in my Discord server. You see how many people troll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
pretty great.
But yeah, and then you can also find me at Dani Lecky Tats on Instagram and Portugal the Girl on TikTok. But you know, and
I haven't
also
seen your TikTok yet. What's
and-
on there?
mostly art stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is us watching Willy Wonka on there because we couldn't put it on YouTube.
We put that one on our TikTok,
Our combined TikTok.
which I think is Talking Through It.
Okay.
Also,
Check
I'm
out
gonna-
all of them.
yeah. Hold on.
Also, if you're
I'm
on
bad at
PEI,
social media.
go get a tattoo from this person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're ever on PEI, I'm so sorry. But also,
No, our TikTok is danny.quin.lecky.
Okay.
and Lecky is spelled how?
Lecky.
And Dani is spelled Dani.
Yes.
Quinn is Quin.
No,
One N.
One N.
One
Yeah.
N.
Someone should have spelled that in order.
Yeah. Well, you all piece it together.
What I'll do is I'll just edit everything around so
Take
that
notes.
it sounds like it's
Yeah,
not
with
in the
the
correct order.
Unscramble this and then go follow us.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much for
having
having us. It
us.
was so
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, I didn't forget. I'm just saying thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. It was so awesome. It was so great.
We'll definitely do more of this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Whether on the podcast or not, I would love to watch more movies with you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Hairspray downloaded because I figured if you guys
Oh.
have time, you maybe wanted
I'd
to watch
watch
that.
I'd be down.
I'm always down to watch Hairspray.
Yeah, I guess we're watching Hairspray after this, guys.
Awesome. But what are we recommending for next time?
Well, I went through a big kick a little while ago because my Letterboxd watch list had like 5 movies on it, and I was like, I need to have like a proper watch list. So I basically, as I said before, I completely forgot I had to recommend a movie today, as I usually do. So I just decided, let's choose the top movie on my watch list, and it looks like it might be a crazy one.
Okay.
By Tinto Brass, we're going to be watching Caligula.
Oh, which version of Caligula?
Whichever one you want, baby.
Okay, well, let's do the like X-rated,
Yeah!
intense. I know that there's fisting in it. That's awesome.
I'm excited. That's exactly why I wanted to watch it. So,
the only thing I know is that there's Malcolm McDowell and fisting. So
yeah.
continue.
It's actually a movie. Okay. Speaking of fisting, and speaking of like dark movies that make you like want to die, if you guys have never seen Mysterious Skin,
Oh,
it's
that's a good
beautiful
one.
and so fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Mysterious Skin,
Joseph
Gordon-Levitt, and
Michelle
Michelle
Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg, R.I.P. She's so talented, but yeah,
Okay, yeah.
such a good movie. It's
pretty
also
heavy.
about sexual assault,
It's
but
about
like
child molestation.
yeah,
Oh,
But it's
but
really
it's
good.
so good. It's so good, but like you can only watch it once in your lifetime. Like
There are movies like
yeah,
you can look
that
at-
and like Requiem for a Dream, I can only watch every like 5 to 10 years.
I can't even watch Requiem for a Dream because I've never seen it.
Oh my god, oh my god, that's another really good one, but
yeah.
it's also very like, it's dark, like it's heavy at the end. Like you're like, oh Jesus, like you can just like feel the energy like weighing on you.
He's not lying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess I'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Caligula next month. It's going to be crazy. Please do not, if there's any children listening, please do not watch this movie. You could watch Promising Young Woman. Don't watch this one.
Unless you're
Don't
really
watch
cool.
Mysterious Skin.
I'm gonna have to mark this one not safe for work on Spotify. It's gonna be terrible.
I don't even know. Okay. I'm not going to say anything.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening again. This has been the 21st episode of the Unrealistic Elephant Podcast. As always, I'm Nathan. That's Ian. This is
Yeah,
Danny,
that is.
and that's Quinn.
Yay.
And yeah, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next month.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy-
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Woo!
Yeah.
Adios. Peace.
Energetic ending ever.